Many people doing keto and carnivore often inquire about what's a great snack. Well, today we're going to be talking all about pemmican. So, Ben, thanks for coming to share your knowledge.
Hi Lee, thanks for having me.
So, what is pemmican?
Yeah, Pemmican. So the word comes from the Cree language. They're a Native American tribe that live in Canada. And the word literally means grease, like fat or tallow, which tells you a lot about what pemmican is. It's kind of like the original carnivore bar made from dried meat and fat, usually from the same animal, but you can use whatever meat and whatever fat you like. It's kind of like the ultimate travel food. It's completely shelf stable. If you keep it dry and cool, it'll last years, maybe even decades. I mean, they've dug up stashes of pemmican wrapped in bison hides, and they've been, decades old, and they've been absolutely fine to eat. And it's also incredibly space efficient. All the moisture's been taken out. In terms of what it looks like, if people haven't seen it, it kind of looks a bit like chocolate. If you make it right, it definitely doesn't taste like it. The texture and the taste is not really like anything else, to be honest with you. People have just got to try it.
We obviously just met at the Ancestral Health Festival. I tried some of your product. Really, really great. Your thing is that you wanted to make wild pemmican, like from wild food. Now, that really appeals to me because you're talking about animals eating exactly what they would naturally gravitate towards in a wild setting.
The reason I went down the wild route is because actually, I originally set out to start a kind of a wild food company at a similar time to kind of thinking about that. I came across the carnivore world. Naturally, I wanted to create a meat product, jerky, biltong, looking at how feasible that was. But I'd just been on this brilliant wild food course and talked about pemmican, and I had a go at making it. I thought, yeah, this is a really awesome food. It's kind of forgotten, and I want to change that, definitely. It's just so practical. It's so convenient, especially if you're traveling or busy. It can be hard to eat good food.
Your product is like 100 grams, isn't it? How much meat, like before
Yeah,
you hydrate it, goes into making one bar?
that would end up being about 150 grams of lean meat
Right.
and 50 grams of fat. The ratio of kind of like a fatty steak.
Because a lot of people think they're really expensive, and they can be, but like we were talking about behind the scenes, the Carnivore bar is basically twice the price of your product. And I really liked your product. I actually agree that it's in more of an ancestral ratio of fat to protein. It's denser. It's kind of like a brownie type texture. It's funny you say it looks like chocolate. It's almost like a brownie. In fact, when my
Yeah.
dad came to the festival, he bought some pemmican off of you, and I think he wanted to treat it like a dessert, so he poured a load of cream over it. But yeah, I've got
Cool.
some of the
Nice.
details here I can just throw up on screen. This is basically the website, Primal Gift. You've got the venison pemmican here for £12, and to me, it's delicious. I love the stuff. Anything like this, high fat carnivore, really clean, high quality ingredients. I'm a fan.
Comes in a little packet like that. It's resealable. So the idea was to have kind of seasonal bars, different ones through the year. So hopefully in a bit I'll have one with sea buckthorn, a berry native to the kind of east coast of the UK, and it's very tangy. It's not sweet at all, actually. It's more like a citrus flavor. But I do a lot of playing with pemmican. Just made a big batch with ghee instead of
Right.
in tallow, and that's delicious. So I
Yeah.
might have to sell that at some point.
Yeah.
When I originally started, I wanted to use venison meat, but I thought I'd need to use beef tallow just because venison deer are very lean. But I found a guy that produces all sorts of different tallows, including venison. It mainly actually comes from the bones, the kind of marrow of
Yeah.
I think what he does is cuts the bones up and then pressure cooks them, and then you end up with this tallow made of mostly from bone marrow. Really, the creme de la creme of
Definitely. Definitely.
nutrition.
So whereabouts are you situated, and how far do you deliver your products to, if anyone's curious?
I'm based at the moment in Hampshire, and I deliver around the UK.
And I believe you've been kind enough to create a code for anyone who's interested. So I'll pop all
Yeah,
the details below. I'll pop your site below with the code, and you'll get an extra 10% off. So appreciate you coming on, Ben.
cool. Thanks, Lee.